But I want to say, before I end the stream, I think we're being rated by Venom. We got to talk about one thing. That is going to be the best news we will hear. Thank you, Venom, for the raid. The best news anyone is going to hear. And if you agree, subscribe and leave a like. The DHO merchant is no longer leading the league in assists. The DHO merchant is no longer leading the league in assists. The Alyssa Thomas has been overtaken in assists per game by Caitlyn Clark. And that is what you want to see. Because Alyssa Thomas is, like, it got so bad. It got so bad that they posted a DHO. The Phoenix Mercury, if you guys don't know, they posted a dribble handoff. They're like, this is why she leads the league in assists. Because she, their highlight was a DHO. Like, it is the most embarrassing highlight ever. The most embarrassing highlight ever was the DHO making a highlight tape. Thank you so much for the $5. Thank you, Venom, for the raid. But it is absolutely one of those things now where I'm like, the Caitlyn Clark overtaking Alyssa Thomas in assists is the greatest thing ever. Because Caitlyn Clark is actually passing for assists. Alyssa Thomas is on a garbage team. She's not a good passer. She sometimes gets driving kicks, but most of the time her assists are from dribbling into a player and handing them the ball. So basically she sets a screen. That is basically it. AT has been getting credit for setting screens. And not only that, we all know Alyssa Thomas. We all know who and what Alyssa Thomas is, like, as a player. And not only that, when you've got clearly the best playmaker in the league. And I'm not going to say passer because I don't agree with her being the best passer in the league. But passer is normally defined by, okay, we're going to go and, like, can you hit a target? And I think Caitlyn Clark, it's a tough one between Caitlyn Clark, Chelsea Gray, and Olivia Miles for hitting a target. She's the best playmaker. Why? Because I've always said this. Caitlyn Clark creates the space and she can make the pass. Nobody is a better playmaker than Caitlyn. There's a difference between being the best passer and being the best playmaker. Because if you are able to create the space while being double and triple teamed and then making the pass, you are a better playmaker than somebody that is able to hit a target with a 360 spin. And by the way, Olivia Miles and Chelsea Gray are ridiculous. With the way they can pass off both hands, it is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to be real. It is, it's now one of these things where we get to see the best passer, the best playmaker back where she belongs, top of assist. She is third in scoring and first in assists. Thank you so much for the $5. Really appreciate that. And thank you, Danny. And that is absolutely where she belongs. And we're now talking about Caitlyn Clark in MVP conversation. She's playing herself back into MVP conversations. This is a ridiculous game. Like, stats, accolades, record matters. Kick Venom out. You didn't know Larry was Sue Bird's dad. Fucking hell. Thank you, Ryan, for the $5. But like she's getting into these MVP conversations. Like if it turns out that the Indiana Fever end up as the 3rd or even the 2nd seed, like Aja Wilson, then if they end up as a top 3 seed, Aja Wilson goes out of the MVP race. It's a race of Miles versus Caitlyn. Thank you so much for the membership for Miles versus Caitlyn, and then Caitlyn might have the problem of votes being split because like Kelsey Mitchell's playing at an MVP level. The scariest thing is that Olivia Miles, Aja Wilson, Kelsey Mitchell, and Caitlyn Clark would all have won last year's MVP. They all would have won last year's MVP. As simple as that. All of them would have won it last year. But it's going to be really tough one down to the wire. Like the Indiana Fever are 21-12. They have what? You've got 11 games to go. If they play Dallas in 2 days. If they beat Dallas, you're looking at them 22-12 and Dallas are gone. Like I think Paige is out of those MVP conversations, but I don't think like Caitlyn's not. Like I still think it'll be tough for her to win it because of the Vegas game. Because people still remember, people only watch certain amount of games, they still remember that. But it's one of those things where, like, she might get narratived out of it. But if she keeps this up, and again, no one in history, like, if she averages 21-8, like, what's she averaging? She's averaging nearly 22 a game. I never thought Caitlyn was going to, after rookie year, she was going to average these numbers. I thought her points might go down, or assists might go up with the team they brought out last year. And like, this is one of the scariest guards ever. And Caitlyn and Kelsey are tied. Yeah, I'm saying my prediction is that Caitlyn will separate herself for the rest of the year. But like, Caitlyn's shooting 45-36 from the field. Like, based on guard numbers, that is efficient. That's really efficient, considering the amount of threes she shoots. But yeah, it's a mad one. It is a mad one, and Fever might go and win it. Like I don't know if the Fever win it all. I really don't, but they might. They really might. They are in the end tier of contenders. Why does Google AI say? Because it's 1 game short. 1 game short. I really appreciate that for the $2. Thank you so much.